All right, hello everybody. Welcome back once more to another episode of Anime Yay or Nay. I'm TheOutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice.
And I'm Chibanoob.
And, well, what did we watch this week?
Tokyo Mew Mew.
Yep. Highly recommended show from these two.
Uh-huh.
Not so much for me. What did you guys think rewatching this?
So I rewatched the 4 episodes of the original with subtitles, and then I watched what's technically episode 1, not the episode 1 pilot dub, but the actual episode 1.
Yeah, we should mention that. Apparently, well, why don't you explain it, because you were explaining it to me a little bit.
Okay, so for some reason, 4Kids thought it would be a good idea for the pilot to basically bring all the elements together of the show in order to have that be the premiere for the series. So
like
what they
proof
did,
of concept type
yeah.
thing.
So what they did, instead of actually premiering episode 1, they premiered episode 12, which had all 5 of our main superheroes. All of the Mew Mews. So it was just kind of like they started there and then they went back to where it all began.
I'm currently watching the dub, so I'll watch episode 1 whenever we're watching episode 12.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Is it as enjoyable as you guys remembered it being as children?
Yeah.
Okay, so I first watched it when I was 10. I watched the dub first.
That sounds about right, because this came out in 2002, 2003.
In Japan,
When did it come over to the States? Sometime around, 2004 or something? Because that would have been, around the same time of Yu-Gi-Oh! And, Pokemon and a lot of, the big 4Kids shows that...
It was around, 2010-ish.
2010?
No, 2005.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, Madoka came out then. This is not Madoka.
No, 2005. It was out, and they originally only... 4Kids had dubbed the first half of the show, so the first 26 episodes are all in dub.
Yeah.
The second half, they weren't able to license, so it went undubbed. But apparently, in America, so they only aired 23 episodes. In Canada, they aired all 26.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go Canadian at some point.
Yeah. So that's around episode 24. They used same voice actors and everything, but they just weren't released in the U.S. And then
I assume they finished it. They just didn't put it out.
Yeah. And then apparently another thing with that was instead of using the original Japanese version of the show, a lot of overseas networks actually used the Mew Mew Power version of the show for its licensing for when they were putting it over into other languages.
Yeah, you see that in a couple times. There's I know at least for Pokemon, whenever it was dubbed into English and they gave it the theme song and that, that theme song was the one that was the basis for every other overseas dub for it.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of the Mew Mew Power stuff went into Italian and Spanish and all those other languages, so... And I know Zoe's name in French is still Zoe, so...
Yeah, what's her name in your guys' version?
Ichigo. So
okay.
Strawberry. So... they're all named after foods.
Yep.
Yeah, not in my version.
No. You have Zoe, Karina, Bridget, and you've got the guys, which...
Mark.
Elliot and Wesley.
Mark. I was...
Mark,
You know what, I'll
Wesley.
get into my thoughts in a minute, but, you guys, let me...
Mark,
let me know.
Wesley, and Elliot. And then... then we also run into Dren in episode 3, end of episode 3, episode
Something like that,
4. Okay, so let's go episode by episode, talk about it.
Yeah, so
we're all over the place right now.
Gav, what was your thoughts revisiting this?
Oh, it was so nostalgic.
I
like,
know.
I was very happy rewatching it. I was like, oh man, I remember watching this when I was 9, and it was like an obsession of mine. When I talk about
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
obsession, I mean like I would make my own Mew Mews. I would like draw like the cafe. I would draw their uniforms. I would go like on the website like every day. I
Yep.
downloaded all of the music, including all the transformation sequence songs. Like I was obsessed with it, and yeah, it's still like good when I watch it now. I'm like, oh yeah, like some of it I realize is a bit like goofy,
Uh-huh.
A little bit.
but it's like just I guess that nostalgia for me. That's like,
I feel like it wouldn't be
Oh.
dissimilar if like we were
Same.
to start watching like Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh or something. I'd probably be feeling the same way.
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
But okay, Al, your thoughts?
My thoughts. Well, I was coming into this thinking that I'm just gonna straight up hate this, and
Okay.
I'm gonna just be like
Hey,
not necessarily clawing my eyes out because it doesn't look ugly, but just kind of like smacking my head against a wall the whole time.
Uh-huh.
And I was
And-
pleasantly surprised that I was enjoying myself. I'm not gonna say I was enjoying myself because like this is a great show. I think I was enjoying myself more because I was watching it dubbed, and 4Kids has always had a reputation. Especially later on, after you like have a chance to reflect upon like what you actually watch them and listen to them do. But I don't think anyone can say that a 4Kids dub is not entertaining in some way.
Oh no,
Because whether it's a
totally
weird
thought
line
it was funny.
read or it's localization or it's something, they said sushi. I was so surprised at that at one point. I did not think that they were going to get away with saying anything Japanese.
Well, I will say it is very heavily edited.
Oh, I have
For
no
sure.
doubt that it is. It's going to be such a jarring transition if I have to go into the sub version eventually.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no, I was having fun with it. I was, and it's maybe just me trying to find joy in places where I would not normally find joy. But like every time they said Mark, I was like, oh hi Mark, and like I was just kept thinking of the room. And they say hi Mark a couple of times, and I'm just like, plus Blondie is Goku, and that's just.
Yeah.
My God,
Yeah.
Goku's a jerk. Like this is hilarious. He's like,
have a
to me, it
lot
was
of
like
thoughts.
Goku is acting like Vegeta, and that's doing wonders for me. Like it's goofy, it's silly, and it's kind of like I'm not taking it too seriously. I think
yeah, no,
Mark
you're not
sounds
meant
way
to.
too old for the characters that he's playing. The
Well-
girl Zoe Ichigo, whatever her name is, the main character. I think she's fine. She's got kind of that kind of like annoying girl voice, but it's not like irritating.
Right.
It's like,
Hi, buddy.
oh, someone didn't like the show.
Actually, he didn't because he tried getting up in front of the screen to block it while I was watching the sub.
Okay,
He
so
literally
not.
sat there for like 5 minutes.
So it's a nay for Houdini.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Should we go into what actually happened?
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
All right.
Okay, so. Gab,
You guys are
wanna
usually
talk
better at
about
the
it,
recap
or
portion.
should I do it? How about we take turns?
Okay.
Okay, so episode 1, we start off with Ichigo going on her date with
Zoe, for you, those of you following along with the dub.
Yeah, Zoe / Ichigo going on her date with Mark, or as he's known in the original, Aoyama. So
That's
they're
weird.
Going,
I don't know. I just know it was
Yeah.
Mark. Is Mark
Uh-huh.
evil? I think he's evil.
It's
Is he gonna be
'cause
an
his
alien?
First name is Masaya.
That's a yes, isn't it? It just feels right. I
there's
feel like he's
just
gonna turn out to be an alien.
We get introduced to so many different
gonna
characters.
He's gonna be Dern's brother or whatever.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. He's a
Get
trip.
there. Okay, so start off with them going on their date to an animal exhibit, which is the Red
Yeah.
Data Animal Exhibit for them.
Which is that
and
an
it's all
actual
about-
thing?
I don't know. I'm not
Is it
sure.
just? I thought it was just like an endangered species exhibit. It felt
It
like.
was. I'm not sure what the red data part is. It might be something from the manga.
It
Maybe.
is. It
Okay.
actually, it's the IUCN Red List of threatened species
okay.
founded in 1965.
Hey, baby.
Okay. So it is an
Okay.
endangered species list.
Yeah,
So,
it's a
good to know.
UK list.
Okay.
Well, that's where the headquarters is. Anyway.
Right. So they're going to the exhibit. They're having a good time. All of a sudden, she walks through the sensor, and apparently...
And it scans her DNA.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible without, like, taking a blood sample or something. Or she got stuck with something somewhere.
I don't know. I'm not questioning it. We're going with it.
Yeah, it was just one of those... Yeah. Yeah.
So, later on, they're done with the museum. Mark, or Aoyama, walks away for, like, 2 seconds to go get them drinks.
Yeah, and she gets flashed.
There's an earthquake.
There's an earthquake and she gets flashed.
Uh-huh.
That sounds so wrong.
And this
Flies.
next portion
Flies flying around me.
actually isn't in the dub, but so there's like
Oh,
this
so I
little
missed something.
sequence. Yes, you
Oh,
did.
dear.
There's this little sequence where she's kind of in this dreamlike state, and she sees this cat come up to her, and her and said cat fuse, which is kind of like the whole animal DNA splicey thing. That's kind of, where she gets her cat parts.
I suppose I don't know why they didn't put that in the dub version unless they were just
'cause
trying to like save
technically
some
she's, like,
time.
I think it's because she's like sort of floating there, and
She's naked, isn't she?
uh-huh. I
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
it's like censored, but it's for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of 4 kids.
So from that point, then she was asleep on her first date with
she's
this
napping
guy.
all over the place, and she's like just
Yeah.
getting all these like cat
Sorry.
features to her.
Uh-huh.
She really likes fish. She lands on her feet. She
Yeah.
sleeps.
So all the cat things, she's, and in the
Except
dub,
for the
she
part
makes
where
a lot
they
of
like crawl on
meow
top
puns.
of you and like put their butt in your face.
Oh, Houdini does that all the time.
I'm like, yeah, they're probably not gonna put that in the 4 kids dub.
No. But so later on, she's trying
Man,
to
he
figure
sounds
out.
really rambunctious today.
He is. He's got the zoomies.
Okay.
But so she goes back to try to figure out what's going on with her. She goes back to the park. She sees Mark, or Aoyama. He gets attacked by what's known
hi,
as
Mark.
a chimera anima, which
Yeah,
is
this big weasel rat looking thing that just
it's
kind of comes out of
basically
nowhere to kill people.
a mutated.
It's a little rat that got possessed by a jellyfish.
So,
I'm
which
just
is
gonna
like
give you the most condensed, dumbed down version of
Oh
whatever
no,
this
that's
is.
literally what it is.
So a space
but-
ghost jellyfish comes down and it goes inside a rat and makes it a big weasel monster. And then
Right.
she got to transform into a cat girl with the
And
with
fight
a
it.
ballerina outfit or something, and has a magic spell that
Yep.
makes shields and lasers. That I sound like I'm high right now. That I'm just coming up with this plot, but like
No,
yeah,
it's all there.
It's absolutely there.
But yeah,
and it
no,
turns
so
back into a
she's-
rat, and then the space ghost jellyfish flies away.
Well, no, Mini Mew or Masha eats
Oh
it.
yeah, okay. A little puffball eats the thing.
Yeah.
I don't trust that thing.
And then she
Maybe it's just because
officially
I know about
meets-
QB, but I don't trust that thing.
Yeah. Oh, Masha's nice. Leave him alone.
Okay. That's what you know what? That's what you said about QB when we first started watching. And you do.
I never
what
said that.
Someone said that. Someone said that.
Not
I was like,
me.
nope, he's evil. I look at those eyes. That's not the eyes of something with a soul.
But so she finally meets Rio and Kichiro, or Elliot and Wesley, and they're basically the people who were doing this whole
like-
project.
I like that they call. I'm pretty sure they gave him the name Wesley because he reminds me of Wesley from Princess Bride.
Oh,
I'm like,
I
and
never
I'm like
thought of
looking at the
that.
two of them, and I'm like, okay, it's like you both. It's like you both needed costumes, and you wanted to have tuxedos, but you can only get one, so you like split them.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That. I'm glad
You know, it's
you're bringing
animated.
that up.
It's animated. I thought they were gonna have a bigger budget for costumes, or at least like
No.
the budget wasn't gonna be a problem.
No.
I love the Elliot. Yeah, he's voiced by Goku, and that's the only thing I can hear whenever he's doing his thing.
Right.
It's
was
just
like-
funny.
I was like in love with him when I was younger.
Oh my gosh.
Such a douche.
He
I know.
And
You
then,
like douchey go.
okay,
You know what? You liked Rio too.
here's the thing. Okay, so we've met love interest number 1, who is Mark or Aoyama, and then love interest number 2, who is Rio or Elliot. And
Oh God,
one's-
him?
Yeah, he's a love interest.
Oh, he's the tsundere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is Wesley in there too? Wesley has to be in there too.
Actually, no.
What?
He's not.
He's the only person where I'm like, yeah, no, I could see people actually being interested. Mark is vanilla as all hell, and Elliot's just tsundere Vegeta Goku. I'm like,
Yep.
Wesley's
You know-
kind of creepy, but at the same time, I'm like, you're the only person I could actually look at someone and be like, yeah, no, yeah, someone's gonna fall for you.
Okay, so, and here's another thing. I'm just going to bring this up now.
Can
There
you spoil
are...
something for me?
No, it's about the age differences between the sub and the dub.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so original...
What? That Mark sounds like he's 35.
Oh, Mark
Okay,
sounds
in
like
the
a
original-
little girl in the
In the original,
song.
he's a little girl. They're all the 3 girls that we've met in the first 4
Oh, I
episodes,
bet they're all super high pitched. I'm not going to
They're
enjoy that
all-
when it comes to it.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all
Um,
in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Elliot is 16. Wesley is 17. And then...
That's a little creepy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Mark's also 13. But
Okay,
in
that
the
makes
dub,
sense. They're in the same grade.
they're all aged up. So
To what?
they're
like
all
15?
16.
16.
All right.
Because child labor laws in America. Because
And
they're
then-
working at the
Oh.
cafe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I guess
'cause
that makes
instead
sense. That still doesn't make sense
Yeah.
because she has a second shift. I mean, that'd be illegal.
Yeah. Instead of middle school, it's high school, and then instead of high school, it's college.
I mean, that's yeah, but it's not that like big of a crazy leap. I don't
Yeah,
think.
no, it's really
Kinda
not
negligible.
that bad. But at the same time, it's like... Thinking about it, like, going back and actually, like, watching it, I'm like, wait, this is so weird.
Yeah. It kind of makes more sense
Yeah.
in the dub if you think about
Yeah, honestly, it does.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not
I
gonna.
don't know.
I'm not gonna view the differences for a while.
Right. So, we covered everything for
I
episode
think we
1?
covered everything in episode 1. She gets a
Yeah.
job, and she's fighting
Yeah.
monsters, and then it's like,
Well,
hey,
that's
there's gonna be a
episode
team
2.
of people, and yeah. So apparently, this cafe, which is just supposed to be a front, is actually like a really good business.
Uh-huh.
So she's working a ton.
Yeah.
And did she go out with Mark in that one? I feel like there's a couple instances where she's like going out with Mark, or maybe she just ran into Mark and started making cat
She
puns.
she ran into him,
Or
and
did her ears
started
pop
popping
out?
out.
Yeah, that
her ears
happened.
popped out, and so did her tail.
I feel like half of these are just going to be like teen drama, and the other half is going to be like an actual plot.
It gets to actual plot at points, but it's like a lot of magical girls animes that had long run times. A lot of it is filler. So we're gonna run into
I'm
that at
feeling
some
that.
point.
I'll say this, at the very least, because of the dub and because there's always like a weird line read or a strange translation or just something that they were just like, we have to fill these lip flaps. I'm finding the filler enjoyable simply because it's funny to hear what these people are saying. It's not as funny as like the Ghost Stories ADV dub, but like I feel like any 4Kids dub is going to give you some entertainment in some form or fashion.
I found myself laughing at least that first episode. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot what this was like. Okay, so
Yeah.
episode 2.
Okay. So, you got, I guess, episode 2, they start off kind of like with
It's an exposition
so,
dump. It's what episode 2 always is. It's like
Yeah.
we had a scene in the beginning of the first episode where it's like, hey, look at this cool stuff that's happening, and you have powers now. And episode 2 is where they get into like, okay, so here's this. That I like to point out that she actually does a good thing where she's like actually asking questions and being like, okay, so
yeah.
what's
She
this?
is
And why does
so
that happen?
confused.
It just so happens this time they don't actually have answers. I assume maybe they actually do have answers, and Goku and Wesley are lying about everything, which is still within the realms of possibility for me.
Yeah. So
Yeah, she gotta make a team.
So she has to make a team. She runs into this like snotty girl with like blue buns.
Yeah, jerky Princess Leia. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And,
come up with my own names for all of these people.
It's fine. And
She's got a
Jerky
dog.
Princess Leia's dog licks Chewbacca.
Okay, I don't know that
Licks.
he's gonna be there enough that we can give him a name. We'll just call him Dog.
Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Licks Ichigo / Zoe. And so the bun girl's like, oh, here's a handkerchief.
Don't give it back
Wipe
to me.
off-
It's gross now that it has touched you. She's very above everybody else. I like how her
Yes.
her maid, caretaker, nanny, whatever, grandmother maybe, said
Grandma.
something about like, oh, dog, don't lick that urchin. Like, holy crap, we're going with this.
Yep.
Like, all right. But yeah, apparently there was like a predator alien thing
Yeah,
around
I
it,
kept saying
and the
alien
puffball
alert.
kept, yeah.
But then there was nothing.
Is that
but
thing
then,
just a hey listen fairy?
Yep.
Oh boy, I'm gonna
Yep.
start hating it.
No. Love it. It's precious.
Why?
Loves you.
And so they're basically like, I forget why, but Ichigo was like, oh, I gotta get an excuse to go follow this girl.
Yeah,
I
because it kept
think-
like hearing the predator alien
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
alien
That
versus
was
it.
predator thing.
So she, like, follows the car back to the mansion.
Yeah, this girl's got super speed or something. Was that a thing that came with the cat powers? Because I'm like, I feel like we should be seeing lightning in her eyes, and you just hear the Flash theme come in, and she's
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
she's catching up
Um,
with people fast. I'm just saying. Yeah.
So she gets
and then,
to the
oh,
mansion.
so space ghost alien jellyfish comes in. Goes inside the dog. Dog becomes kind of awesome. Like I like
Yeah.
the monster designs on some of these creatures.
Yeah,
Oh
they're
yeah,
cool.
they're really good. They're
Yeah,
like
it's
Digimon
like-
almost.
A little bit. I like that. I think that was like kind of what drew me in a little bit. Like yeah, I could totally see this being a Digimon. And it attacks.
Mint or Karina.
Her name
as
is
you know
Mint.
her. Mint. I told you. Food. Everything is food.
Oh god, I'm waiting for someone to be called Sandwich.
Well, we got lettuce coming up next.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Who wrote this? That's funny. Yeah, but turns out Blue is a magical girl, and she's a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a bird ballerina, birdarina, if you will, and she got her birdarina bow, and she blasts the baddie with the birdarina bow, and before you know it, yeah, I guess the dog's back to normal, and the puffy ball creature eats the jellyfish again. You know.
Yep.
The plot, rinse and repeat. And now I guess then what is it? Episode 3, she starts working at the cafe, but she's not really working.
End of episode 2, she starts working. She kind of slaps Ichigo's hand, and basically is like, "You're
Yeah, we're
below
working together.
me."
We're not friends.
Yeah.
Urchin.
Uh-huh.
Street rat.
Oh no, I'm gonna be singing the song now. Don't make me do this.
Oh, I was thinking of It's Always Sunny.
Oh no 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 no.
Aladdin.
Yeah, I was thinking Aladdin.
Yeah.
But so
so then episode 3 rolls around.
Yep, and they are.
They got to find another one. This one's called Lettuce, apparently. I don't even know what her
Yes.
Dubba name was.
Yeah, Bridget.
Yeah, the green pushover girl.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so she's basically a gopher. for a mean set of girls.
Yeah, it's Mean Girls, but like they have an assistant.
Actually, kind of like the Heathers.
Oh, you know what? That's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Heathers. And whoever, I guess that makes Bridget Winona Ryder.
So basically, she's their
Ian would
gopher.
love that.
They actually all go to the cafe that the girls are working at.
Yeah, and they're being jerks
and
and saying,
they're
hey, go to the
telling
school at
ghost
night.
stories.
Which is a great dub as well.
Yeah.
And they're basically saying, hey, you should go into the school and, check out and see if there are any ghosts there. Because apparently water's been draining from the pool. And things haven't been going very
big of
good.
a deal. Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
It's kinda
But,
stupid.
so, Ichigo and Ichigo, Zoe, Karina, Mint, whatever. They go
Lettuce.
they go to the school.
It's called lettuce. This is gonna be so weird to listen to talk about.
Oh, just wait.
Just
Oh,
wait.
I'm sure it's gonna get so much weirder. They're all named
so-
after food.
It turns out that the person who is the ghost
First
girl.
off, what's her name is super afraid of ghosts,
Ghosts.
and that led to
Zoe.
a number of fun line reads.
Yep.
I feel like I should write down my favorite lines from these
I was
episodes
gonna say,
because I
write
feel like there's
your
gonna be a
favorite
lot of good
lines.
ones down.
Like,
coming.
the dubs have quite a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
So, basically, you go to the school. Turns out the ghost girl from the school is
Like, I'm
Lettuce.
scared, I'm
and
scared, I'm
here's
scared,
the funny
I'm scared.
thing.
Did I mention
and
I'm
gonna
scared of
comment on
ghosts?
this. What?
It's like,
Okay,
I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Did I mention I'm scared of ghosts? It's like after the 8th time, it's like, what, really? Are you afraid of ghosts? I didn't know that.
What?
Blue
Sorry, you
is
guys
very
cut out.
sarcastic, too. Yeah, Blue is just does not give a crap about anything, I don't think.
Nope.
And she also apparently has taken the leader position, or at least thinks she has.
Right. So, where was I when I cut out?
Lettuce.
Right. So it turns
I'm gonna
out
call her Lettuce now. This is just
here's
too
the
funny.
thing, and this is
Good.
the funny thing. It's
Oh.
like, how did she turn into a Mew Mew
Oh my
if
god.
she doesn't have the power pendant?
I assume she did. Wait, she
No,
doesn't?
she would have had to have gotten it from Mew
She's an
Mew.
alien. She's an alien then. She's evil. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't,
You know what?
I
I'm
didn't
just
think about
maybe it's
that.
me. I come from a Power Rangers background. She's a Green Ranger, and my first time ever seeing a Green Ranger, he was evil, and he was trying to kill everybody. And weirdly enough, she's trying to kill them here with
Wow.
with battle castanets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought it's the funniest part of that whole episode to me is that she attacks them multiple times. and
It's
every
always the same
attack
animation.
It's
sequence
the same
is the
attack
same.
sequence, and I'm like, how many times are they gonna do this?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
did you not watch Power Rangers as a kid?
I watched a
Repeat
little bit.
animation, repeat footage as much as you can. That saves you so much money.
I know.
That is, yeah. I was like, yeah, this is totally Power Rangers right now. I'm just turning my brain off and just enjoying myself.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But
Yeah.
so they convince her with the power of friendship that they no longer need to be enemies and that they should be friends and blah blah blah. So she joins
Yeah.
the team, and then later,
What's
and then
her animal? Is it like a porpoise? They brought up a
Yeah.
bunch of animals
Yeah.
It's a porpoise.
in episode 2. It was
She
like you're a
is a
wildcat.
porpoise.
There's also other possibilities like a blue pigeon and a and a porpoise and a wolf.
Yeah.
Whoever's gonna be the wolf is gonna be the cool one. And a
oh yeah,
what was
she's
that
the
last one? A
coolest.
chinchilla or something?
It was a
like
golden
a
lion
chinchilla.
tamarin.
A
Yeah, a monkey.
What
It's a
is
monkey.
that? Oh,
It's a kind of
okay.
monkey.
I like monkeys.
Oh, the monkey is cool.
Okay.
She's a bundle of joy.
All right. That sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that probably. So okay. So next is gonna be the wolf that we find because that was the next one in the
Nope.
sequence, if I remember. What? No.
Nope.
But it went wolf and
Monkey.
then monkey.
Nope, monkey first.
They're
then
liars.
wolf.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll yeah.
We'll get to that point.
We'll get there when we get there.
All right, end of the
Now, what were we saying?
episode.
Yeah, she's working
right,
at the
end of
cafe
the-
now.
Right, so she's working at the cafe. End of the episode. Zoe gets ambushed by one of the aliens.
Yeah. Yeah.
and,
What's his name?
His name
okay.
is Kishu.
His name is
Kishu,
Quiche.
and
which
Yeah,
means
quiche.
yeah, quiche.
He's a
Exactly.
It means quiche
And
You know-
in the dub, it's Dren.
because
Yeah.
that's nerd backwards.
Okay.
That's yep.
Yeah, had some thoughts about him.
Oh, he's something.
Yeah, I don't exactly understand his character motivation because he kisses Zoe, and I'm like, I think you're lying to yourself. 'Cause he is definitely one of the most flamboyant characters that I've seen in a dub.
He's interesting. I love his voice actor in the dub. I'm gonna be honest.
I looked it
I'm
up. I
like,
think it's the same person who's Wesley.
is it?
I think
I couldn't
so.
tell.
Yeah,
But,
I know it's not
so-
Goku.
No.
I would actually love to
he's-
hear a gay Goku now.
I'll say he is an interesting kind of character. Like, they have to develop him a little bit throughout
I feel
the
like
series.
I
but
feel like they're going to because he was introduced pretty early, so he's gonna be like their Zuko, I'm assuming, because like it's like Zuko
Yes.
starts out as
Well,
like that. I'm a
kinda,
jerk. I'm a
sorta,
villain,
not
and then
really.
they develop. Well, no,
he
they're-
develops.
I
but
that is the
not
last
to
comparison
the
they
side
are
of
going to
Goku.
have to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No.
Because I know they're not going to be as good a show as that.
Oh no.
They're
but
going to be enjoyable, but I'm not going to like give them like, oh, you're going to write these characters so well.
I don't know. His motivations aren't very clear in the beginning, and then he's still kind of
He
confusing.
seems to want to
later
go out
on.
with Zoe, but I
He
mean, like, hey,
does.
if you're looking for
Yeah.
a beard, I get it, but I don't think she's. I think he wants Mark. I think he's gonna see Mark and be like, ooh, something has awakened
my.
in me.
Oh god.
I feel like he's gonna be a bundle of laughs.
Oh, I think
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna like him quite a
Yeah.
bit.
So far, I'm liking everyone, but I think it's mostly like one of those like so bad it's good kind of likings.
Right.
I kind of wish you were watching like the sub because
I don't
it's-
wanna
it's,
now.
It's really funny.
It's probably gonna be-
whenever he
Like way more serious and just not as fun to listen to and laugh at. I feel like.
well, cause like his line is like the name's Kish. Thanks for the kiss. And I'm like, you said what now?
I don't know. No, he had one line. Oh God, what was it?
Jeez.
It's like she keeps thinking about him in the next episode, and like he said something about "I'll see you soon," and like it's like something about like how they cut it with certain things. It's like I don't know whether they have perfect timing or just terrible timing, but like she's like thinking about Mark or whatever, and then it's a quick cut to "See you soon." I'm like I don't know, something about the line. It just got a really huge laugh out of me. You know what? It was just like that. We have an episode 1 where it's like, wait a minute, Sword Art Online 3, and then
Yeah.
but I feel maybe 4Kids is what helped me figure out some comedy for Madoka, and I didn't even realize it. Wouldn't that be something?
Maybe you should take some reference from them. Some more.
I don't know. Maybe we should just abridge Tokyo Mew Mew instead of doing
There-
Madoka anymore.
There is an
Well, oh
abridged
my,
Tokyo
alright.
Mew
There
Mew.
actually is, yeah.
Is it
I've
good?
watched it. It's funny.
All right.
It's funny, but I don't know if it's aged well because I haven't watched that in forever.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
watched
well, no
it
one
in a
has.
while.
It's not
either.
like any fan base parody owns anything, so we
We
can
can make
do whatever we want. I don't know. Let's finish Madoka first.
Yeah,
It's taken.
that would be good. So
But, yeah.
episode
What-
4.
Episode 4. She broke a bunch of plates, I guess.
She's
And then went to a
clumsy.
petting zoo.
Oh, yeah, she's freaking
Yeah.
out because she got kissed and her first kiss wasn't with Mark.
Yeah.
And
It
she
was
like,
with me,
oh
Dio.
no.
Oh God, that someone needs to. I hope there's a dub of that somewhere. Someone was just like, "It wasn't with Jonathan. It was I, Dio."
I'll make.
Do
Please
it.
do that.
Do it. Go
Do
check
it.
out Hot for Justice channel and see that at some point soon.
Please.
No, that's
But
fine.
so
Now, what happens?
basically she's freaking out because she had her first kiss with this alien, and so that's a thing, and she's like messing up all kinds of bunches. And then after like work, Masha,
I think maybe that's a good thing for her. Maybe if she dates a gay guy like in high school, she'll realize what's going on and be able to avoid that later in life.
and so Masha is like
Who?
like
Mini
the
Mew.
little
Puffball.
puffball.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
let's
Karibo.
go find. Yeah, it's like let's go find aliens. Which
I'm sorry.
you totally,
I'm sorry. Winged Karibo.
Which you totally know was like set up by Rio, who was like
Who's
oh,
Rio?
the
Elliot.
blondie.
Oh, Goku.
Yeah, Goku.
It's like you
was
guys have the real names, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna go with.
It's okay.
I should just call him Vest, because that's all
And-
he wears.
And Goku's like, you could tell basically he set up the puffball to like tell her to go to the park because that's where the puffball leads her. And it's kind of like a moment where you realize, oh, this guy may be a douche, but like he actually wanted her to go on this date, which is nice of him.
Oh, he's a dick
Because
with a heart of gold.
He felt bad, I
Or
think.
no, I don't have a heart of gold. All right, I'm. That's a total lie.
I mean, you're nice at
Nah.
times.
So they go to a petting zoo,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and
Petting
in
zoo
a
amusement park.
petting zoo
thing.
amusement park, some sort of festival, and they go on a haunted tour.
Yes, haunted
And
house.
I guess Nerd got bored, and yeah, he just unleashed hell. He turned a lion into it. The lion I thought was gonna be really cool, but then because she was like, "How am I supposed to fight something that's like the size of a house?" And then like it actually attacked her. It's only a little bigger than she is. I'm like, I don't know what you think a house is.
I think
but
because
the-
it stood up above the trees, I think, was kind of how she
Yeah.
was referring to it as a house.
Yeah, but then it actually attacks her. It's like, no, it's about the size of a horse. That's about it. It's like that's not that bad.
Yeah.
But they look
I mean,
cool.
I don't know. Maybe it
look
was
cool.
the
It's like-
animation. Maybe size
Probably.
disproportions.
Probably. I was like, because I'm like, oh, giant lion monster. That sounds cool. But yeah, so she fights that. Porpoise and Blue show up.
And they
And
save
they
her,
help
basically.
save the day because she's
Yep.
super predictable, and like she was like looking at that ticket the whole time, and she's like, "Well, I didn't even know I was gonna be here. Oh, lucky." Like, okay, so this could have gone completely sideways, and everyone could have died. You just got lucky. That's good to know. But let's see here. I don't know what else happened. They beat the lion creature. Jellyfish
Yes.
got eaten by a winged Karibo, and I feel like I should like just explain maybe I should explain the plot, but like not use any of the real terms and just see if anyone can figure it out. Maybe we could try that for next time.
Yes, do it.
Very amusing listening to you describe it now.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
I am enjoying it.
Yeah, winged Karibo eats the jellyfish, and
And
I
Nerd goes
guess
bye-bye.
she's still hanging out with Mark. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nerd
Yeah.
went off.
Oh, wait. No, they got in a
Yeah.
fight on the way
Mark's a little
out
mad.
of the park.
Yeah,
then
well,
he gets over
yeah,
it.
he got worried, and then they're just like, yeah, let's go out again, and blah blah blah. And wait, I don't think we mentioned there was like there's like an alien or whatever who's like, hey, look, a blue planet. I want that.
Oh, yeah, that's their leader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so. Is it Mark?
Their leader, it sounds very childish in the
I think
anime.
it's Mark.
So,
I think maybe it's Mark or someone. I don't know. You guys aren't saying anything, so I'm probably right. Mark's gonna be involved somehow.
do you want us to spoil it for you?
No, I just feel like I feel like it's been a running theme for me to just come up with predictions that either turn out to be completely true or just horribly, horribly wrong. And, I deal with whatever. I don't deal with anything. What am I kidding? I don't, nothing happens if I'm wrong, so.
make
But
bets on it.
Oh yeah, you're right, Houdini. You're right, Houdini. This was a bad show.
no,
I'm
it
kidding.
was
I had
good.
fun. I had fun with this.
So is this
I'm
a
hoping
yay
it stays
from
fun.
you?
Well, here's the thing. You guys are both gonna say yay already. I'm gonna get outvoted no matter what. But I
Okay.
was actually having fun with it. I don't think I want to watch the sub at any point yet.
Uh-huh.
But the dub is weirdly enjoyable in that
Okay.
4Kids way. So
Right.
yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm having a decent enough time.
It's good.
Yeah. I'll try to figure out. I'll create a synopsis. I'll do the synopsis next time and just call everybody by whatever I think they are.
Okay.
And then I won't learn anyone's names by the end of this. I
No.
guarantee you.
And you'll be
That's
so
okay.
confused by the time we get into the second half of the series.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing. But we're not gonna do like I think we're gonna like split it up and do something else between then and now.
Right.
So because like that would be like 13 weeks of Tokyo Mew Mew, and that's too much. That's too much Mew Mew. But all the Mew Mew puns. Did you guys look at like? I'm sorry. I want to read for you guys the episode lists of this real quick. Talk amongst yourselves while I bring this up.
Okay. So, I can't remember what comes up in episode 5.
Don't spoil it.
No. I honestly don't think much happens in the next few episodes, aside from meeting the next two superheroes, the Mew Mews, but not until like later.
Okay. Okay, so here's what we watched. The Mew Kid on the Block.
Yep.
Or the Mew
That
Kid in
was-
Town.
Uh-huh.
Mew 2, which
Yep.
that's a Pokemon reference. I don't know what you're doing there.
It's for kids. They can do what they want.
Pooltergeist.
Yep.
And
that.
the Lion Thing.
Uh-huh.
What do we have coming up? Gym Mew Sticks.
Uh-huh.
Party Till You Mew, which this is a kid's show. Why are you like trying to make a reference to Party Till You Spew? Monkey See, Monkey Mew.
Uh-huh.
Spablaws. Do Mew Want to Dance? Hollywood Mew Mew Part 1. The Taming of the Mew.
Uh-huh.
The Main Muse. I think that's 12, so that's the one we were talking about. Slime and Slime Again. Oh my god, Houdini can hear it, and he hates all the puns. Butterflies are freaky. I don't think that's a pun, but...
It's because he's a cat and he doesn't appreciate
The
it.
Hero Lies in Mew. Books of Love. A Night to Remember. That's Night with a K.
Uh-huh.
Knight
Okay. I remember
in
what
Blue
happens
Armor.
in that episode.
A
that
Girl with a
episode.
Porpoise. I feel like
That
that's about
one.
lettuce.
Yeah, probably.
Daughter of the Year. One Flew Out of the Mew Mew's Nest. I'm like, if there is not some sort of like insane asylum or something like that's a good book, that's a good movie. You better do something with that more than just a name. Like that's episode 21. There better be some good stuff coming out of that. Buggin'. I've Got a Crush on Mew. Diamonds Are a Girl's Worst Enemy. Hunt for the Blue Aqua. And Cuckoo Cocoon.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Those
and
are some names, alright.
And here's the funniest thing about this. It was canceled after episode 23 in the US. It was 4Kids' highest rated show at the time of airing.
4Kids is always weird. They just like you look up like their show history and the dubs they make and all this other stuff, and you're just like, I don't know who was running the company. It was just a strange amalgamation of weird events, people, and stuff that just kind of happened. Mm-hmm. And they're kind of fascinating in a weird kind of train wreck kind of way.
Yeah.
Like they were a successful company. I shouldn't call them a train wreck, but like it's like a weird sort of like
It's
I don't
like
know.
a
I'm
fever
trying to
dream.
think I'm like trying to think of like an equivalent or something. Like I don't know. There's like people talking very loud upstairs. I don't know.
It's cool.
You know what? I don't have a good simile for what 4Kids is that could be a good example. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll try to think of one for next time.
Maybe they were trying to make. Maybe they were a company that was trying to make a bridge series kid friendly.
I have no idea.
Because
I mean,
that's
idea.
kind of how it sort of reminds me, like not necessarily that sense of humor, but it just kind of reminds me like they were making puns where they could, and sometimes they stuck really well. Hi, Kitty. Hi.
Yeah. I always felt the thing that was closest to a bridge series was, again, the Ghost Stories dub, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was just, they were just like, this is for kids, so let's, we don't have to, like, make it super sophisticated. Let's just do something that'll make a couple kids laugh real quick. And it kind of works, but at the same time, I think it works for some of the wrong reasons.
Right.
But it works in different ways. As a result, it's like, wow, this is really weird and kind of stupid. I like it.
No, I mean,
I'm easy to entertain.
I'm gonna rewatch the dub because I'm just like, oh my god.
I think you guys
is
are missing
actually
out
a
by
lot
watching the sub.
funnier than I remember it being.
What'd you just remember?
Oh my god.
What?
When we were younger, Chips and I, like, read the manga and, like, recorded us reading the manga.
Right.
Like,
how about that?
aloud. And
Do you still have tape of that? Drop that on the internet somewhere.
I don't think we do.
I don't
Didn't
think
you
so.
lose it?
I think I lost it.
But it was weird.
We combined them with Sonic Heroes.
We did.
Oh, God. You guys were those kinds of furries.
No, we were like, this is just Sonic Heroes. So, for some reason.
I don't know. We were strange children.
We were.
That's all right. I did weird stuff, too. I'm not going to actually bring it up on the internet, but...
Okay.
Anyway, it's a yay for me. I had enough fun watching this to warrant watching more of it. I know you guys are into it. We'll be watching 5 through 8 next time, because we're like doing 4 at a time. We get it, Houdini. You don't like the show. But yeah. Did you feed him? What's up?
I did feed him.
All right.
He wants out. He has the zoomies and he wants to get out of my room.
Maybe he smells a jellyfish.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk again next week on those episodes that we mentioned and see what else makes me laugh in this show. God, he really wants out. You should let him out.
I know.
We'll let you guys go. Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.